He is the one that has no beginning, but that everything begins from, the one with no end, but that everything returns to. Session 1. Allah, the origin of love. God draws to himself those who are willing and guides to himself everyone who turns to him. Quran 42:13. Pre-session. Read Chapter 1, Allah, the origin of love. A scholar was once teaching a group of students in the mosque about what happens when a believer dies. He said, when we die and we are placed in our graves, the angels of Allah will ask us, what is your religion, who is your God, and who is your prophet? A famous mystic passing by the mosque overheard what the scholar said and replied, this is indeed true of what the angels may ask you. But a great teacher once taught me that Allah is only going to ask you one question. The students were overcome with curiosity and almost in unison said, what is the question Allah will ask us? The mystic leaned in as he smiled and said, Allah will say, when you were alive on earth, I was with you. Who were you with? Allah is always with us. His light never extinguishes. If we experience darkness or separation, it is a function of a part of us, knowingly or unknowingly, closing the eyes of our hearts to the everlasting presence of his love, mercy, and truth. The divine is the only eternal reality in and beyond existence. Everything else is impermanent. All variability in our experience of Allah has to do with our state, not his. We are like boats in the ocean that are constantly moved by the tides of this life. Yet Allah is unchanging and unaffected by the world he chose to create. Allah listens and answers the prayers of countless creatures with perfect ease and unconditional mercy. Loving us is not difficult for him. It is his nature to love, for he is the infinite origin of all love, Al-Wadud. Someone once asked the spiritual master, what is the end of the path? The master replied, the path has no end, because the beloved has no end. We do not reach a state of intimacy with a friend, then declare we are finished with friendship. In fact, intimacy and friendship creates more doorways and opportunities for growth and expansion. Similarly, we will never reach the end of a God who has no beginning or end. Allah is the origin of all love, so our journey of discovery continues in realms beyond this one, in ways we could never comprehend with our limited minds. Allah is beyond everything that the mind can conceptualize, and yet everything contained in and out of space and time speaks of him. Nothing is void of his essence. Nothing is void of his existence, because everything is sustained by his power and love. As a 13th century mystic Ibn Atala al-Iskandari said, don't think you are veiled from Allah by something that is not Allah. There is nothing besides Allah. You are veiled from him by the illusion that there is something other than Allah. Ibn Atala is teaching us that Allah's qualities are reflected in what he chose to create. So nothing is void of his continual support. Allah is the one that is with you, wherever you are, the one that loves you, forgives you, and embraces you with an unconditional mercy that encompasses everything. Opening prayer. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. O Allah, thank you for sending your prophets and revelation to me so that I can have a loving and enriching relationship with you. If you didn't speak to me and teach me how to be in relationship with you, I would have surely been among the lost. O Allah, I ask that you help me to taste something of your beautiful qualities and names. My Lord, help me to honor the sacredness of your light and presence in my life. Lord, teach me how to be with you in a way that is polite, sincere, intimate, and vulnerable. In your beautiful names I pray. Ameen.